With the significant improvement of the Blue Lock players throughout the project, each and every one of them thanks to their participation in the U20 World Cup and the offers from the clubs of the Neo Egoist League, are one step closer to becoming professional players with world-class potential. But before we see the Blue Lockers reach this level, we must analyze the professional players who have already been showcased throughout the series, where we will explain their playing style, analyze their performance and their appearance in Blue Lock, and rank them from the worst to the best of them all. As always, to begin, we will clarify the rules to follow in order to rank all these players. The order will be from worst to best, and we will take the following into account. First, their achievements or titles mentioned during their appearance in the series. Next, of course, their level shown on the field. And finally, I will base my ranking on both the manga and everything I know about this wonderful anime. Additionally, we will not include players who are not active, such as Jinpachi Ego, whose football past or true story we don't know, or the friend of Mark Snuffy, a man named Mick Moon, who was Mark Snuffy's best friend in the past with whom he shared the dream and goal of winning the 5 major European leagues. Unfortunately, this individual isn't even alive, but since I like to make videos with as much information as possible, it's worth highlighting that, sadly, Mick only managed to win one of the 5 major leagues before losing his footballing level and the confidence of his club's leaders because he wasn't disciplined enough and had too much fun off the field, meaning he spent his time partying and going out with girls. So Mark Snuffy told him it was better for both of them to move to a lower tier club to recover and make their dreams come true. But Mick replied that he was only interested in big clubs. Subsequently, Mick sank into alcoholism after losing his place at the club and unsubscribed from the YouTube channel of life. I hope you all understood that part about the YouTube channel of life, because obviously I'm not talking about an actual YouTube channel, but something Mick Moon did. So with everything explained, I invite you to share your ranking of world-class players in the comments, along with leaving your massive like and subscribing to the channel. In this case, we will start with the worst of all the world-class players, being the Brazilian Dada Silva, who was introduced during the match against the World 5 as the tank of the Brazilian national team, possessing the greatest physique in Blue Lock to date, with no one having surpassed him in a strength duel so far. In his match against Isagi's Team 1, he managed to outjump with an enormous capacity, stopping the ball in mid-air against one of the tallest players with the greatest potential in leg strength in Blue Lock, Jubei Ryu, scoring his only goal in the series to date. He also showed great ball control when he used a quick pass from Pablo Cavazos and overpowered King Baru in the Nagi spin-off, not letting him move an inch from the ground, grabbing him by the head, and completely humiliating him, demonstrating his superiority over the Blue Lock players. And although he may be superior to some of the players throughout the video, since we haven't seen him fully on the field and no recognitions in the series, such as the club he belongs to or any achievements in his career, are mentioned, and we only know that he is part of the great Brazilian national team at 28 years old. He would remain in last place in this video as the worst world-class player. Moving on to the player in the 8th position, we have the young Julian Loki, who, at only 17 years old, younger than many Blue Lock players, was considered by Ego to be part of the World 5. He opened the scoring for his team with the first goal of the match, first outpacing Isagi, showcasing his explosiveness without losing his top speed, moving in a zigzag past the rest of the opponents, ultimately surpassing Rin and scoring the first goal in his favor. In the Nagi spin-off, he also shone, dribbling past the entire World 5, appearing at full speed without anyone noticing, and in the blink of an eye, stopping Nagi's shot, blocking his first goal in front of the world. Additionally, in the Neo Egoist League, he was the master of the French PXG team, introduced as the #1 supernova that all fans had their eyes on. In his only match played in this arc during the star change system, he stole the ball from Isagi with great speed and humiliated Hiyori in terms of pace, confirming that no matter how much the Blue Lockers had improved, he was superior. Also, in the Nagi spin-off, Loki stopped Kaiser's free kick using the Magnus Impact, which was heading toward the top corner, doing so with a powerful sprint and blocking the ball with a single impossible leap, proving to be the fastest player in Blue Lock to date, unmatched by anyone. Most importantly, he engaged in a great duel against Null Noah while trying to help Rin and Toshi score, and was considered by the world's best striker as a potential rival who poses a danger in football. However, since Loki does not play for the senior national team, and his presence is confirmed for the U20 World Cup, unlike the other professional players in this video, Loki would remain in 8th place. Continuing with the 7th world-class player in this video, and if you're enjoying it, Subscribe to the channel and leave a massive like. We have the freckled kid Pablo Cavazos, who was introduced by the World 5 through Tokumitsu as one of the best free kick takers in the world. A standout player in the great Argentine national team alongside Messi. He demonstrated great vision before delivering surgical passes against Bachira, even executing a shot with incredible spin, capable of destroying the opponent's goalpost. We're talking about a level of precision so high that it has led him to be considered the best free kick executor in football. Even in the Nagi spin-off, he showed his skills on another level, delivering impeccable passes while being pressured by multiple players and finally revealing his metavision, combining great field vision and awareness of his teammates' positions, which, paired with his ability to deliver flawless passes, allows him to create great plays effortlessly, offering incredible freedom to his team. However, the Argentine genius, with no further statistics or achievements to back him up at 23 years old in the Argentine national team, would remain in this position, surpassed by the other players. But is Pablo Cavazos the best Argentine player? Let me know in the comments. Following with the sixth professional, we have Leonardo Luna, nicknamed the Scion of Real Madrid. For those unfamiliar with the term, it means a player who, due to his talent and potential, is considered the heir to a position or playing style within the team, making Luna one of the most important players in the world's best team. Even from his conversation with Rin at the start of the match against the World 5, many believe he was the trigger for the bad experience Sei Aitoshi had in Spain, causing him to lose his dream of being a striker and drastically change. But, of course, that's a topic for another video, only if you all requested a lot in the comments. Analyzing his performance in this match, he showed incredibly fast dribbles that make his movements hard to predict, performing unpredictable bicycle kicks at full speed, finding Rin's weak point and delivering humiliating passes. Additionally, in the Nagi spin-off, Luna showcased more weapons in his arsenal, using his arms to keep Nagi at a distance and spinning on himself to launch an unstoppable shot, making this world-class Spanish player's level impressive. However, with no further achievements mentioned in the story, he falls slightly below the other world-class players, but undoubtedly leaves us with massive hype to see more of this player in the future. The next player to mention in this ranking is the dancer Levinho, introduced as the master of the Neo-Egoist League for the Spanish Barça club, revealing a very relevant detail that many overlook. He is the top scorer in the league, competing against the world's best players while showcasing his joy and creativity. This player demonstrated the best dribbling in all of Blue Lock by far, entering the field and creating a brutal duel against the world's best striker. Due to Isagi, he managed to take the ball and dribble literally the entire Blue Lock Bastard München team, reaching the point of creating one of the greatest humiliations in the series by jumping over the goalkeeper and scoring a goal. Levinho, being one of the key players in the Brazilian national team, shows incredible chemistry with teammates who share a similar playing style. This was evident with his apprentices Otoya and Bachira during the star change system in the Neo-Egoist League. Unfortunately, as the other professionals are superior to Levinho for now, this player would remain in the middle of this ranking in 5th place. Continuing with another player no one expected in this position, we have Adam Blake, who, in his first appearance with the World 5, Tokumitsu mentions he was the top scorer in the Premier League this season, meaning he scored more goals than other players in his league, such as the Ballon d'Or runner-up, Chris Prince. For this reason, he ranks above Levinho, as the Premier League has a higher level than the Spanish League. Additionally, analyzing his only match in the series, he showed great physical ability in one-on-one duels, overpowering the beast Tokumitsu. Even in the Nagi spin-off, Blake demonstrated he could match Zantetsu's acceleration in the blink of an eye and reach his position, surpassing one of the most explosive players in terms of speed. Combined with a lethal physique and a very powerful shot, Adam Blake is a fairly complete striker, and it's understandable why he was the top scorer in the Premier League, placing him in a great position in this ranking, and undoubtedly generating a lot of hype to see this player again. Reaching the bronze position, in the 3rd place we have the contractor Mark Snuffy, who, after revealing his past with his deceased friend, confirms he has won all 5 major leagues except in his current Italian club, an incredible achievement that few professional players have accomplished. Thanks to his extremely high world-class level, every team he has joined in different countries has become the champion of that season. Analyzing his performance with Ubers, he proved to be a versatile striker with great technical ability, being the brain of Italy's attack. In a one-on-one against Raichi, he played epically thanks to his brutal metavision, even managing to prevent Noel Noah from stopping Baron's second wonder goal. Even listening to Noel Noah's words, he confirms that in terms of overall skill, Snuffy is the world's best player, earning him the bronze medal and a top 3 spot in this video. But what do you all think? Is Snuffy the #1 world-class player? That's what Noel Noah thinks. And if Noel himself says it, it's for a reason. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Moving on to the #2 spot, with the silver medal, we have Chris Prince, who came in second in the Ballon d'Or voting, surpassing the Premier League's top scorer Adam Blake and highly complete players like Mark Snuffy. He is extremely popular with his muscular physique and a great master who helped improve the egoists of Blue Lock. Considering his performance in the Neo Egoist League, he had a great one-on-one with the best new-gen striker, Michael Kaiser. In the final match, he stopped Lavinho's potential offensive and provided an epic assist to Rio, delivering a very striking overall performance during the star change system. So, taking into account the manga's canon and the Ballon d'Or votes, the superstar model athlete Chris Prince will be placed in second position, considering both his on-field performance and his achievements in the Blue Lock universe. And finally, the #1 spot as the best world-class player so far would go to Noel Noah, currently considered the world's best player and the Ballon d'Or winner in the current Blue Lock season. Additionally, he is the starting striker for the magnificent French national team, which won the last World Cup in 2018 in the manga's canon. Considering his performance in the Neo Egoist League, being the professional player with the most minutes and matches played, he scored an incredible wonder goal in the match against Bachira, humiliating Master Lavinho, stopping him on multiple occasions and holding off the offensive of the world's second-best striker. He also helped Isagi with his metavision in the attack during the match against Manshine City. However, from this point, his performance plummeted completely, stopping Master Snuffy only once and advancing in a failed attack with Isagi, leading to his worst performance during the league against Julian Loki, merely earning a foul in his favor due to Tokumitsu's tackle. Therefore, this set of actions performed by Master Noah makes it clear that in this video, in the anime, and in the manga, Noel Noah would be the world's best player and the #1 spot. This has been my epic video. Remember to subscribe and expect many more videos. Goodbye, friends.